The Bible says, "Fill your hungry soul with what's good." When we eat, we share, we grow. Every meal is a chance to be fed and to feed someone else. Life is like cooking. When it works, it doesn't matter if the process is fancy or simple. Good food and a life well lived comes down to how much heart you put in. Welcome back. We're in the middle of Easter season. And last time we talked about Lent and getting rid of stuff and letting go of all of the mental garbage that is kind of weighing you down. And this time we're going to be talking about what Palm Sunday means. And basically we're going to be discussing what we allow into our hearts and listening to that divine guidance to set us on our path to do what is ours to do. So in our lives, we make a path, a plan, and we follow it. That reminds me of the palms that were laid down for Jesus as he entered Jerusalem. And when you listen to that divine guidance, truth with a capital T can come through. It makes its way to the top of your mind. You're headed in the right direction. Don't be scared. You know what you have to do. It's that desire in your heart. Head towards your goal. You've got this because God's got you. Let's get started making another dish for our Easter dinner. This is going to be a quinoa. And I love quinoa because it's a protein, and as vegetarians, we're always looking for protein. But this dish is sweet and savory, and it goes well with the potatoes that we did last week, and it's gonna go even better with the stuff that we're gonna be making in the next couple of weeks. Start off with 1 cup of quinoa and 2 cups of vegetable stock. Cover it, and over medium heat, we're gonna bring it to a boil. And it's gonna cook for about 20 minutes. While the quinoa is cooking on the stove, we're gonna be making the dressing. I'm gonna start with the olive oil. And we're gonna zest a lemon. We want about a teaspoon, so you're not gonna zest the whole lemon, probably just about 1/4 to 1/2 of it, depending on how big your lemon is. Now we're gonna take the juice of that same lemon. You'll want to take the seeds out if any have got in there, and we got a few in there as we were juicing it. Now we want to add the honey, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Give that a bit of a whisk. Now we're going to add the chives and the parsley and the dried cherries. And if you remember, we used the dried cherries in the scone recipe, so you're gonna have some left over, and this is an excellent way to use them up. Give that a bit of a stir. And now we wait for the quinoa to be done. So once it's done, you're gonna wanna take a fork and just sort of fluff up the quinoa. Go ahead and add it to your mixture. You can always double this recipe if you're feeding a lot of people. It really is easy to do that. You can even triple it. I always like to add pecans on the top. It gives it a really sweet creaminess, but it also adds a bit of protein. And like I said before, as vegetarians, we're always looking for protein. Thanks for watching. You can find the full recipe in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.